So now we're gonna see a simple addition application that uses two input dialogues to obtain integers from the user and a message dialog to display the sum of the integers the user enters. So we're gonna use the class JOptionPane. Okay, so this example is gonna display text in the command window and obtain input from the command window. Most applications you use on a daily basis use windows or dialog boxes, also called dialogues, to interact with the users. For example, an email program allows you to type and read messages in a window the program provides. Dialog boxes are windows in which programs display important messages to the user or obtain information from the user. Java's JOptionPane, so this class, the Java's JOptionPane class from the package javax.swing provides pre-built dialog boxes for both input and output. Okay, so we are gonna go here, new folder, we're gonna name it test, and we're gonna right click it, open in terminal. So we're gonna type in code space that, we open it in Visual Studio Code. Oops, what I did, yeah. And now we're gonna have the addition, so we're gonna have addition that java, oops, that java. Let me make this one like that. Okay, so we have addition.java, addition program that uses the JOptionPane for input and output. So we're gonna import javax, we're gonna import javax that swing that let me see, okay, I already have it here, JOptionPane, and you have to end it with a semicolon, so program uses the JOptionPane. Now we're gonna have in the public class addition, okay. Let me see, javax that swing that JOptionPane. Yeah, that's fine. So here we're gonna have our main method, public static void main, and here we're gonna obtain user input from JOptionPane input dialog. So we're gonna have in the stream, and it's gonna be the first name, string first number, so first number, and 1 2 3 we're gonna have the JOptionPane that show input, dialog. Let me see, okay, JOptionPane that show input dialog. Okay, here we're gonna have enter first integer, so we're gonna have enter first integer, semicolon at the end. And now we're gonna have our string second number, 1 2 3, and it's gonna be JOptionPane that show message dialog, and we only have one argument, so just a string here, enter second integer. Okay, show message dialog, show input. Okay, show input, so that will check every time you follow the fill-in. So this is second number, let me see, first number and then second number. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go below the strings and we're gonna convert string inputs to integer values for use and calculation. So we're gonna have the integer number 1, so integer number 1 is gonna be set to the integer that parse integer. that parse. Okay, so we're gonna open parentheses. We have the integer that parse integer, and here we're gonna have the first number, so we're gonna have in the first number semicolon at the end. We're gonna have the integer number 2, and it's gonna be integer that parse integer, and yeah, we have the second number semicolon at the end. Now we're gonna have the integer sum. Okay, integer sum, and we're gonna have number 1. Okay, so number 1 plus number 2 semicolon at the end, so it's gonna add the numbers. Okay, so finally we're gonna have the JOptionPane that show message dialog. So show message dialog, and here we're gonna have null as our first argument. So let me see how first number, second number is. Okay, so I did it automatically for us, but this is not quite what we want. So we have null as the first argument, so the second is the string, the sum, okay, the sum is comma, this is a second argument. We're gonna concatenate sum comma 1 2 3. Now we're gonna have sum of 2 integers, and now we're gonna have the JOptionPane that plain underscore message. Okay, so let me see JOptionPane that show message dialog. We have null, we have the sum is sum of 2 integers, JOptionPane plain underscore message. Okay, so that's fine. And here you see enter first integer. So let's see, we enter, I don't know, 100, and then we press OK. Enter second integer, I don't know, 200. Okay, the sum is 300, as you can see. So this is simple but very powerful, and this was an example of the addition program that uses the JOptionPane for input and output.